In today's video, I'm revealing the hidden pension trap quietly destroying retirement security for millions nearing retirement and what to do instead. Through analyzing cases where retirees lost hundreds of thousands of dollars almost overnight, I've discovered that the biggest threat isn't market crashes or poor planning. It's how traditional pension decisions are made in the final stretch just before retirement. And that's exactly why I'm making this video today, to expose the real pension trap. By looking at the math too soon could back you into making the wrong decision. How rising interest rates could slash your lump sum by six figures almost without warning. And 3, how to calculate whether your lump sum or monthly pension is actually the better deal for your specific circumstances. If you're within a few years of retirement or you just want to protect decades worth of savings, this is information that you just can't afford to miss. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ben. I've been a financial advisor for almost 20 years, and I want to help make your retirement even better. And before we even talk about numbers, we've got to work on what I call your pension lifestyle matrix. Now, it's a simple way to get clarity on your priorities and values before we let a spreadsheet take over. Now, I love my spreadsheets, but there's really important stuff we got to talk about first. I found that a lot of retirees tend to fall into two traps when making big financial decisions. Trap number 1 is just jumping right into the math. And trap number 2 is assuming that there's a one-size-fits-all answer. Everybody with A should do B, everybody with B should do C, whatever it is. And honestly, that couldn't be farther from the truth. And that's why I developed a simple 7-step decision tree that I can help you figure out what path, pension or lump sum, actually fits the vision for what you have for your retirement. So I'll walk you through each question briefly, and as I go through them, think about your own situation. You don't need a calculator or anything like that. You just need to know which of these A or B options works the best for you. So if a visual aid helps, make a simple T-chart, and one side write pension, on the other side write lump sum, and just make a check on one side or the other as we kind of walk through this decision matrix. So the 7 questions to ask before you do any math is, number 1, do you value lifetime income over all else? Do you want a steady paycheck no matter what happens as long as you live, even if it potentially means a slightly smaller lifestyle? Number 2, how do you feel about stock market risk? Does stock market volatility make you nervous? Or do you see that as the price of admission to just more long-term growth? Now, lump sum from your pension will leave something to be managed. Would this be a deal breaker for you? Number 3, how important is lifestyle flexibility? Will you want to spend more early on in retirement, or do you prefer a fixed monthly amount just for simplicity's sake? Many people would want to be able to spend more earlier on in retirement during the go-go years, as opposed to like the slow go and the no-go years of retirement. This sounds like you. Go ahead and put a check in that lump sum column. Number 4, do you have longevity fears or maybe longevity expectations? If you come from a long-lived family, guaranteed retirement income might just look like the better option. If not, flexibility might be more attractive. If every single one of your 12 aunts lived until 95, well, that would have me leaning away from the lump sum option and putting a check more in the monthly income forever option. Number 5, is leaving money to heirs a priority of yours? Now, pension generally stops when you stop, but the lump sum has the potential to leave something behind, or more flexibility for gifting earlier, where smaller amounts could be more meaningful. That's my personal preference option. Number 6, how concerned are you about inflation? Now, most pensions aren't going to increase with inflation. So if that worries you, investing your lump sum for growth might help you stay ahead. And then finally, number 7, do you want simplicity or do you want control? Pensions are really easy. In fact, I really can't think of anything easier. It's basically mailbox money, and through the magic of direct deposit, we don't even have to walk to your mailbox anymore. It's just right into your checking account. The lump sum has inherent complexity. A lump sum of funds and the associated deferred taxes are going to need to be managed by somebody in some capacity, either by yourself or by a financial advisor. So which of those feels better for you? Now, to be clear, there is no right or wrong answer here. There's just clarity. So working through these 7 questions, you're giving the math something that it desperately needs, and that's context. So now that we walked through this pension lifestyle matrix, you might already have a sense of what decision feels right for you, guaranteed income or lump sum flexibility. But even with clear goals and a solid decision framework, there's still one factor that can derail everything, and that's interest rates. In fact, rising interest rates could slash your lump sum by as much as 6 figures and force you into a retirement decision before you're even ready. And that's what we're going to dive into next, how the interest rate trap works and what you can do to protect yourself. Because here's what most retirees don't realize. Your lump sum value isn't only based on your years of service or your salary, it's also based on the interest rates at the time that you retire. So when we think about your lump sum, what that is your lump sum benefit is a promise from your employer for a certain amount of money, generally based on part of your salary for life, forever. But your employer doesn't want to keep you on the books forever. Enter the insurance company. Your employer wants to outsource this process to an expert, and an insurance company perfectly fits that bill. So your employer tells the insurance company, yeah, we've agreed to pay Bill and his spouse $5,000 a month for as long as either of them are living. The insurance company says, great, at today's interest rates, that'll cost X dollars. Maybe that's $500,000. And that's a big part about how your lump sum is calculated. But then what happens when interest rates change quickly? And we're going to look at a few examples, and we're going to focus more on the numbers and how they change and less on the exact underlying formulas. We're talking conceptually here. So example number 1, Jill is offered a $40,000 per year pension. At a 4% interest rate, her lump sum is calculated at $1 million. But a few months later, rates jump to 6%. Now that same $40,000 per year is now only worth $750,000. Now, she didn't lose her job, she didn't change anything about her investments, but interest rates did change, and now that underlying math just erased $250,000 off of her pension. Now, at higher interest rates, the insurance company can achieve their pension obligation to you with less capital. So a smaller amount of money goes farther at higher interest rates, and that's what makes your lump sum drop. So in example number 2, Mark is on the fence about retiring. At 5.5% interest rates, his lump sum is $875,000. When rates then fall to 3.5%, that balloons to $1.15 million. That's the opposite example. He made $275,000 just from timing, no extra work required. And what we're talking about isn't just hypothetical. I've had clients lose $200,000 in a lump sum value in a single year just because rates moved. And in the examples that I'm thinking of, they had just 30 days to decide whether or not they're going to retire and lock in that higher amount, or just watch that money, at worst disappear, but at best be reset to a lower level that could take years to build back. And here's the part that most people don't talk about. When interest rates spike, you might feel financially forced to retire early just to lock in those lump sum benefits before they drop. What happens when the math says, get out now, retire now, but you plan on working for a few more years? What if you're not mentally prepared? What if you haven't finished with your retirement plan? What if you haven't started with your retirement plan? Maybe you haven't found that thing that gives your retirement purpose and gets you out of bed in the morning. Because let's be honest, a boring retirement is a dangerous retirement. Retirees without a clear sense of purpose are more likely to experience depression, social withdrawal, and even shorter lifespans. And that's not just theory, there's a lot of solid research behind this. That's why if you've got a lump sum pension option and your retirement depends heavily upon that option, and you're a few years away from retiring, you've got to have a plan. You've got to be out in front of some of these decisions. Not just a financial plan, but a retirement readiness plan. One that lets you act quickly if interest rates suddenly retire you before you're actually ready to retire. In fact, we often tell clients if you're nearing retirement age, start investing as though you are already retired. Because if market conditions get worse or layoffs happen in a bad economy or just interest rates change, you don't want your retirement plan to force your hand, right? You don't want to be caught off guard. So now that you've walked through your pension lifestyle matrix and you understand how interest rate shifts can radically change your retirement plans, click the link in the description, book a call with me. I'll analyze your specific situation and show you how to optimize your overall retirement plan. We'll show you how the advice tailored to your goals and your timeline, and of course your lump sum and pension options, can make your retirement even better. So now that you understand the emotional and the mathematical risks, let's talk about how to actually do the math and how to figure out whether the lump sum or the monthly option is the better deal for you. This is where we shift from context to calculation. I promise this is going to be easier than it sounds. So first, just a quick reminder, as we discussed earlier, interest rates have a massive impact on your lump sum. Lower rates mean bigger lump sums, higher rates shrink them. That's why so many of your neighbors and coworkers took lump sums in recent years, and why today's environment makes that lump sum look just a little less generous. So first things first, we got to calculate your hurdle rate. Right? This is the return that you need to earn if you invested the lump sum to equal what you'd get monthly as a pension. This is our attempt to kind of create an apples-to-apples comparison of pension versus lump sum. So the overall formula is pretty simple. We take our annual pension into our lump sum, and that gives us our hurdle rate. So example number 1, choosing between a $24,000 per year pension or a $1.2 million lump sum. So $24,000 per year pension into $1.2 million, we've got a 2% hurdle. That's a pretty low bar. If you think you can make more than 2% by investing your lump sum, well then the lump sum might make more sense. Example number 2, choosing between that same $24,000 per year pension or a $400,000 lump sum. $24,000 into $400, that's a 6% hurdle. That's a lot closer to historical returns for like a half stock, half bond portfolio. Now, could it be worth the added flexibility, or is a bird in the hand worth two in the bush? Now, only you can answer that, and really there is no one-size-fits-all answer here. And then finally, example number 3, choosing between the same $24,000 per year benefit or a $240,000 lump sum. $24,000 into $240,000, that's a 10% hurdle. That's a pretty high bar. You've got to take on substantial risk, potentially something like a 100% stock portfolio, and most retirees just wouldn't want to pursue something like that in retirement. So that monthly cash flow in this example, that's looking hard to beat. A couple of the key factors to consider: that hurdle rate gives you just one more lens to evaluate this decision, but there's really other factors to keep in mind. So cover the pros of each. Pension pros: simple, automatic monthly income. Lifetime coverage: you can't run out of money, and if you do run out of money, we'll just live one more month and there's more magic mailbox money delivered right into your checking account. And then finally, 3, optional survivor benefits. That could be at a reduced rate, but if they're going to cover both you and your spouse, then that would be a pro. So those are the pros to the monthly pension option. Lump sum pros are flexible spending, especially early on in retirement, right? That bucket list isn't going to check itself off. And that epic trip is probably going to be more fun in your 60s than in your early 80s. Number 2 pro for the lump sum is potential legacy for heirs, right? Whatever you don't spend, your heirs get, either at your death or, like I said, my preferred option, something much sooner so that you can enjoy them enjoying their inheritance. And then number 3, with the lump sum, a pro is opportunity for inflation protection because you're investing the lump sum and hopefully you'll get some good growth over time. So again, as a reminder, most pensions don't adjust for inflation. So that $5,000 per month pension today sounds pretty good, but it's also going to be $5,000 per year 20 years from now, even if the price of gas and groceries triple. So that's why it's so important to look at the math in the context of what are your personal retirement goals. Because sometimes the pension makes more sense even if you could beat the hurdle rate. Or inversely, sometimes the lump sum gives you the freedom that you want, even if it's not necessarily the better deal on paper. And that's really the beauty of financial independence. You don't always have to do what the math tells you that you should do. So now that you understand how interest rates, timing, and context can quietly derail your pension decision, even before you've officially retired, you're in a much better position to protect your retirement from forces that most people just don't ever see coming. So if you want some help applying that pension lifestyle matrix, navigating this interest rate trap, and running the actual math behind your pension versus lump sum decision, click the link in the description and book a call with me and we'll help you figure it out together. So until next time, my name's Ben. I hope this video helped to make your retirement even better, and I will see you on the next one.